Benny and the Big Band Show. Benny the bear was feeling excited. Today was a big day for the forest band. They were going to perform a concert in the clearing, and everyone from the forest was coming to watch. Benny played the drums, and he wanted everything to be perfect. But there was one small problem. His friends, Sammy the Squirrel, Ruby the Rabbit, and Oliver the Owl, were all rushing around, trying to finish getting ready. They hadn't managed their time well, and now it seemed like everything was going wrong. Earlier that day, Benny had made a list of what needed to be done. If we stick to the schedule, we'll have plenty of time to set up and practice, he had told everyone. But Sammy wanted to play one more game. Ruby decided to nap a little longer. And Oliver kept tweaking the set list, trying to add new songs at the last minute. Now, it was only 1 hour before the show, and everyone was scrambling. Ruby was trying to find her microphone. Sammy's guitar was still missing a string. And Oliver was still writing down the lyrics to the new song he wanted to play. Benny sighed. "Guys, we need to work together, or we won't be ready in time," he said calmly. "We're trying, Benny," said Ruby, hopping around with a worried look. "But there's just too much to do now." "Maybe we can still make it," said Oliver, glancing at his long list. "If we all do our parts right away." Benny thought for a moment. "All right, here's what we're going to do. Sammy, you focus on fixing your guitar. Ruby, go get your microphone and set it up. Oliver, let's just stick to the original songs we practiced. And I'll make sure all the equipment is set up on stage." Everyone nodded, and they rushed to their tasks. Sammy quickly replaced the string on his guitar. Ruby found her microphone. And Oliver went back to the original set list. Benny checked the speakers, set up the drums, and helped everyone get everything in place. Finally, just as the sun began to set, the stage was ready, and the forest animals started to gather. Sammy, Ruby, Oliver, and Benny took their places, and the concert began. The music was wonderful, and everyone in the forest clapped and cheered. After the show, the band gathered backstage. "Wow, we really pulled it off," said Sammy, breathing a sigh of relief. "But it was way too close." "I guess we should have listened to you earlier, Benny," Ruby said. "If we had started earlier and managed our time better, we wouldn't have been so rushed." Benny smiled. "It's okay, we learned something today. Time management helps us get things done without all the stress. If we plan ahead next time, we can have even more fun." From that day on, the forest band always followed Benny's plan. They set up their instruments, practiced, and were always ready on time. And because of that, every concert was better than the last. The forest friends realized that managing their time wasn't just about finishing tasks, it was about making sure they had time to enjoy what they loved. Good time management helps us get things done without rushing, so we can enjoy the fun moments even more.